Good morning student, Jai Swaminarayan. Welcome back to Atmiya Green School, Jadeshwar Bharuch. My name is Swati Sharma and it's class 9th maths and it's time to revision. Okay, so student, uh, from 2-3 days we have revised our chapter number system, or I think you have learned what is number and what is how do we denote the numbers. Okay. So student, in this chapter we have learned about numbers. What is the type of the number? Okay, first of all we have learned what is natural number. Natural number is denoted by capital N and it is also called counting number. Okay, and it will be started 1 and go endlessly, means uncountable. It is uncountable, understand? Now if we talk about whole number, when we add 0 into natural number, that it become a whole number and it is denoted by capital W. Okay, understand? And what is integer? When we add negative number into whole number, then it become a integer. Okay, understand? And integer is always denoted by capital Z and capital I will told you. Okay, means negative number and whole number makes a integer. Okay, understand? This collection is called integer, means Z comes from the German word zählen, which means to count. Okay, understand? So now we have learned about a rational number. Okay, what is rational number? When we write a number in a form of p upon q, it is said to be rational number, where p and q are integer and q is not equal to 0. Okay, and we see how q is not equal to 0. Understand? And why rational number is denoted by capital Q? The collection of rational number is denoted by capital Q because rational comes from word ratio and Q comes from the word quotient. Okay, you may recall that the definition of rational number, the number is said to be rational number if it can be written in the form of p upon q, where p and q are integer and q is not equal to 0. Means q is not equal to 0. Okay, because division by 0 is not defined in mathematics. Okay, understand? And then we can see how we find equivalent rational number or fraction. Okay, understand? How we find the equivalent rational number or fraction? We have find the equivalent rational number by multiplying same number in numerator and denominator, or by dividing same number in numerator and denominator. Understand? Okay, now we have learned how to find how many rational number between two rational number. So we see that how many rational number are there? There are infinite rational number between two rational number. Okay, there are infinite rational number between two rational number. Understand? Now if we talk about, see, there are infinitely many rational number between any two given rational numbers. Okay, means whatever the number is given to you, you have find infinite rational number between them. Okay, and we discussed the method. Okay, what is methodology we use, we discussed about it in our previous videos. Okay, now what we discuss next? We discussed about irrational number. What is irrational number? Means जो आपके रेशनल नंबर नहीं है, that is your irrational number. Understand? Which are means which number that is not denoted by in the form of p by q is called irrational number, where p and q are integer and q is not equal to 0. ओके, मीन्स ऐसे नंबर जिन्हें हम p अपॉन q के फॉर्म में डिनोट नहीं कर सकते हैं. एंड वी डिस्कस हाउ मेनी टाइप ऑफ डेसिमल्स. हाउ मेनी टाइप्स ऑफ डेसिमल? देयर आर 3 टाइप्स ऑफ डेसिमल, दैट इज टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल, नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिकरिंग डेसिमल एंड नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग नॉन रिकरिंग डेसिमल. ओके, सो टर्मिनेटिंग डेसिमल and non-terminating recurring decimal is आर द फॉर्म ऑफ रैशनल नंबर, एंड जो आपके नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग नॉन रिकरिंग डेसिमल्स हैं वो क्या कहलाते हैं बेटा? दैट इज़ कॉल्ड इरेशनल नंबर. ओके, दैट इज़ योर इरेशनल नंबर. अ नंबर s is called irrational if it cannot be written in the form of p upon q, where p and q are integer and q is not equal to 0. Okay, and now we have discussed how we denote this irrational number. Which are irrational number? √2, √3, √5, √6, √7, pi, that are called irrational number. Okay, means that the number that are non terminating non recurring. Okay, means जब हम p अपॉन q के फॉर्म में कब लिख सकते हैं? जब उनका रिमाइंडर कुछ समय के बाद में ज़ीरो हो जाए, या जो रिमाइंडर है वो सेम हो. ओके, या रिकरिंग हो, मीन्स रिपीट हो रहा है. अंडरस्टैंड? देन तो हम उसे क्या कर सकते हैं? p अपॉन q के फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं. बट इफ़ द डेसिमल आर नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग नॉन रिकरिंग, देन that type of a number is called irrational number. Understand? Every real number. And now what is real number? So the collection of all rational number and all irrational number is said to be real number, and it is denoted by capital R. Understand? Therefore a real number is either rational or either irrational. So we can say that every real number is represented by unique point on the number line. Also every point on the number line represent a unique real number. Okay, we can discuss, we have discussed about it, and we have also discussed what is lowest form or simplest form of a rational number, how we denote simplest form of rational number. Okay, and representation of rational number on number line, and then we have see how we represent the irrational number on the number line. Okay, we see how we represent √2 is on number line, √x is on number line. Okay, and √3 on the number line. Okay, understand? Now we see real number and their decimal expansion. There are three cases. When the remainder becomes 0, means when the remainder becomes 0, that type of decimal are called terminating decimal. Okay, that type of decimal are called terminating decimal. Suppose 1/2, 7/5, 13/50, and so on. This is called terminating decimal. Second condition, when the remainder never becomes 0. Okay, two conditions are there, when the remainder becomes 0 and when the remainder never becomes 0. Okay, so when the remainder never becomes 0, there are again two conditions. Okay, मीन्स अगर रिमाइंडर 0 नहीं हो रहा है तो हमारे पास में वो उस टाइप के डेसिमल को हम बोलेंगे नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिकरिंग डेसिमल. ओके, नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिकरिंग डेसिमल. अंडरस्टैंड? एंड नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिकरिंग decimal is also of two types. Okay, if the recurring decimal contain only one repeating digit, put a dot or line called win column above the repeating digit. For example, if 10/3, if we divided 10/3, so we get again always we get 1 as a remainder. Always we get 1 as a remainder. Okay, so our answer is 0.333. So we can write it, this number is 3.3 bar or 3.3 dot. Okay, and if digit are non-repeating, okay, means see here, if we say about 1/7, so 1, 4, 2, 8, 5, 7 and again 1. Okay, so here remainder never same. Okay, first we have get 3, then 2, then 6, then 4, then 5 and then 1. So remainder never become same. Okay, so What is the condition? The remainder either become 0 after a certain stage or start repeating themselves. The number on entire is in the repeating string of remainder is less than the divisor. Okay, understand? And number third is, if the remainder repeat, then we get a repeating block of digit in the quotient. Okay, understand? So these three type of decimal are here. The remainder becomes 0, case first. The remainder never becomes 0, okay, case second. And this case second, we have get two types of decimal, means non-terminating recurring decimal and non-terminating non-recurring decimal. Okay, understand? Then non-terminating recurring decimal we have converted into rational number. Okay, if the decimal number is non-terminating recurring, then we have convert it into rational number. Suppose 0.3, so we have easily converted into rational number, that is 1/3. Okay, and if the number is 1.2727, means 27 is repeated, means it's non-terminating recurring, so we have easily converted into rational number. And I will told you what is the shortcut method to solve this, how to solve this type of question in very shortcut method. Okay, so see that video and learn it. Okay, because your exam, जो आपकी एग्ज़ाम होने वाली है वो MCQs टाइप के क्वेश्चंस में होने वाली है. ओके, सो लर्न दैट शॉर्टकट मेथड. ओके, अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग रिकरिंग डेसिमल को हम फिर भी P/Q के फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं. द डेसिमल एक्सपेंशन ऑफ रैशनल नंबर इज आइदर टर्मिनेटिंग और नॉन टर्मिनेटिंग recurring. Moreover, a number whose decimal expansion is terminating or non-terminating recurring decimal is called is rational. Okay, but the decimal expansion of an irrational number is non-terminating, non-recurring. Okay, so what about this type of decimal number? This type of decimal number is called irrational number. Okay, understands? Let's see the example of, if we find the value of √2 by calculator, so it's 1.4142135663, means no one digit is repeated. Okay, now what is the value of pi? Value of pi is, so there is no pattern for decimal expansion, so it is called non-terminating non-recurring decimal. Okay, and how many irrational number you have to find? 1/7 and 2/7. So if you find the value of 1/7, it is 0.142857, and 2/7 is 0.285714. So you have to find the value between them. Okay, so non-recurring non-terminating non-recurring laying between them, of course you can find infinitely many such numbers. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल यू हैव टू राइट, मतलब आपको क्या करना है, वो नंबर आपका किससे बड़ा होना चाहिए? 0.14 से बड़ा होना चाहिए और 0.28 से छोटा होना चाहिए. अंडरस्टैंड? ओके, इट इज़ ग्रेटर देन 0.14 एंड लेस देन 0.28. अंडरस्टैंड? नाउ what we have learned next, representing real number on the number line. But students, this portion is deleted from your syllabus, so but we have learned this, so if you want to learn, so you have learned, because in next classes it's very useful to you. Okay, now what we learn, this process is called process of successive magnification. Okay, there is 2 question only in exercise 1.4. Okay, now operation on real number, we can see that if we multiply or if we add one rational number and irrational number, if we subtract one rational number and one irrational number, then what we get? Okay, and this in our previous video we have see what we get, the sum of or difference of rational number and an irrational number is an irrational number. The product of quotient of a non-zero rational number with an irrational number is an irrational number. If we add, subtract, multiply or divide two irrational numbers, then the result may be a rational number or an irrational number. Okay, understand? Now, and we see how we solve these type of questions. Okay, so overall in this chapter we have learned rational number, irrational number, real number and their decimal expansion, operation on real number, law of exponent for real number. Okay, we see what is natural number, what is whole number. Natural number is denoted by n, whole number is denoted by w, and integer is denoted by z. Rational number, all the rational number which can be written in the form of p upon q or r upon s are called rational number. Okay, where p and q are integer. Okay, irrational number, a number is called irrational if it is cannot be written in the form of p upon q, where p and q are integer, and the decimal expansion of rational number is either terminating or non-terminating recurring. Understand? Thus we say that a number whose decimal expansion is either terminating or non-terminating recurring is a rational number. Understand? The decimal expansion of irrational number is non-terminating, non-recurring. All the rational number and irrational number taken together make a collection of real number. Okay, then this make a collection of real number. A real number is either rational number or irrational number. If r is a rational and s is a irrational number, then r plus s, r minus s, r into s are always irrational number. Means if you want rational number and irrational number, sum of rational number and irrational number, subtraction of rational number and irrational number, multiplication of rational number and irrational number, or so it is always rational irrational number. But if you divide rational number by irrational number, may be rational or irrational. Okay, understand? Now, every irrational number can be expressed on a number line using Pythagoras theorem. Rationalization means to remove square root from the denominator. Okay, if you want to rationalize, means remove the square root sign in the from the denominator. Okay, understand? So this is your chapter first, that is number system, and we have learned what is numbers, what is rational number, what is irrational number. Okay, now tomorrow onwards we have learned about our second chapter. Okay, so take care, have a good day.